Hey,
Hey,
hey. All right, guys. How we feeling after Bills versus Bengals last week? Crazy.
hell of a game. Always
Crazy.
so fun. The snow was so fun. It snowed
Yeah.
the whole time like a snow globe.
Yes.
It was I feel like and I'm not just saying this, I remember saying it during the game too. Like we were down by like 10 or so, for a lot of the game, but I like was pretty calm the whole time. Like I had a good feeling about that game. Um, so it was just fun. Like it was, even though we were down, I was like, no, I think we are gonna pull it out. And then we did, and it was awesome.
I left the gym that morning and there was snow in the air and I was like, I know what kind of day it's gonna be. I was like, I love this. I felt like more at ease when it was snowing, I guess too. Like I was just like, yes,
Yeah,
I love this. This
it was
is
so fun.
perfect.
It was so fun. I was having a great time.
There's nothing else like it. It's so funny to like see my friends' reactions when I turned on the game and they were like, "It's snowing." They're like, "A lot. You can't even like see them. You can barely see them."
My
It's
friend,
like it's fun.
like one of my friends is like living in LA right now, and she was visiting us and watching the game with us on Sunday. She's like, wouldn't they like don't they delay the game or anything? Like they can't see anything. I was like, no, they play. They play. Come on.
This is why. And then it's like it's like that what is it? That meme that's like SpongeBob and it's like 10 minutes later and you're still going on a rant and it's like you've gotten to the idea of like and this is why we keep an open stadium because it's like
Yes, true. So passionate. There's a lot of love for that clip of Jameis Winston too. There he's like, man, I'm just so blessed. I love playing in the snow. We were talking about that a lot on Sunday too.
Oh, I love that guy.
He's so funny.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, I feel like it was a good game. I think it was a little like it was my memory as far as like the defense goes was that it kind of felt like we were like so close to being like consistent and good for most of it. As far as like at least on the first drive, I remember thinking like, damn, they kept getting such good stops, and then on third down, every time it was being converted. So that
Mhm.
was like it just kind of felt like stop go, stop go. As far as like, okay, like here we go, we're getting in a groove, and then we'd be like, oh well, okay, never mind. But at least it wasn't just like shitty the whole time, I feel like.
Yeah.
And then some pretty huge interceptions as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But my uh my biggest highlight is Christian Benford. He's just
Hmm.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
great.
Right before that pick six, I mean, it was a high scoring game. There was a lot of fireball shots happening,
Mhm.
so I was a little faded for sure. And I was like, it's like, come on, Joe Burrow, just throw that ball to somebody on the Bills. And then he did. And I was like,
I think a lot of people had that moment. Like we had a very similar moment where I was watching where we were like, come on, just like someone had just said it too. And then I was talking to someone else this week, and they were like, yeah, I had just said we need someone to like that seems like everybody was saying that. And then
they could feel
it
the
happened.
interception coming
Yeah.
on. It was awesome. It was electric. It was so fun. And then back to back, there was the next
Yeah,
interception too. It was awesome. It was so
that's great.
Hear Christian Benford talk about how like God told him to like leave his feet.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, so he was talking about how like you're trained to you're not trained to jump and he jumped and so he was like saying how he was like I don't know he was like justifying it through like his faith um and but maybe it was us all saying maybe it was us
His faith or the spirit of
was it faith
Buffalo. I don't
or
know.
Bills Mafia. Mm, the world we may never know.
That's awesome. Yes. That's so funny that you have had the same experience and have heard other people having it too.
Yes.
Literally, like I was freaking out. Will got home from the library because he was studying during the game, like I said, and I was like, Will, I have to tell you something. I have to tell you something. I spoke to Joe Burrow into his ear. Will was like, what? What?
How many fireball shots did you have?
Yeah.
Like, what is the score right now? Like, what are you
Did they
talking
score 70 points? What's going on?
about?
It's like, no, no.
I mean, also Dawson Knox had a game. Where did that
Yes.
come from?
Oh, finally.
I know. I wanted him to get a touchdown so bad because I was like, he would deserve it. Finally, like you're putting in the work. And then when that touchdown got called back, I was like, oh,
Oh
or it's
yeah.
like incomplete, and I was like, oh, Dawson, you busted your ass today. Like, oh, there it is. I knew that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
I said
Wait,
halfway through the game, I was like, I'm gonna put my Knox jersey on. I was like, I never wear it. Crushing it. Yeah.
show it again. There we go. There we go. You did show
Mhm.
that. Perfect.
One in Nashville, Tennessee, because Dawson Knox is from Tennessee. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
And there's a Bills backer bar here, and they auctioned this off, and I won.
Yeah, you did.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I think technically my dad won, but he gave it to me because he's a nice guy.
Wow, what a nice guy.
True.
I think Josh Allen was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week again, too.
Was. Yes, it
Man, what
was.
a guy.
Yeah, that was, oh, guys, just the clips of him, the 3rd and 15. I mean, like his touchdown. Oh, it's just so good. It's just so good
I
to see
know.
that kind of playing rather than the James Cook straight up the middle
Hmm.
4,000 times getting
I know.
stuffed.
I
But
know it's reckless and whatever, but I enjoy watching that so much more.
me too.
And it works, and Josh looks, I mean, I don't know. God forbid something were to happen, we would be singing a different tune, right? But like he looks more like himself. He looks in his element. Like that is the way that Josh Allen plays football, and
Yeah.
he seems comfortable doing so. So it's just like, oh man, it's crazy. I love it. He looks crazy. I feel crazy. Feels like, oh my God, it's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun when it's
Hmm.
exciting in that way. And
Hmm.
because I feel like that's what we're talking about too. I feel like with the monotonous, predictable play calling is it's like nobody wants to watch that because the defense of every single other team knows exactly what our commonplace offensive calling is. So it's exciting to watch Josh do that kind of shit because it's so like it's unexpected, which is why it works, I feel like, more often than not.
Yeah. Mm. Has anyone heard I don't remember where I heard this, but I think, or if it was just like rumored or what, but like I think some people were saying that Josh, I can't remember which play it was, but some people were saying that he did not run whatever play was, written up at least one of the times that something
Oh,
great happened. Um, I'm being very vague and should have done better research or paid closer attention to what I was reading specifically, but um that was kind of the word on the street was that Josh Allen was taking matters into his own hands a little bit more. So
I'd not seen that, but I know we were talking about that last time too. So it's interesting.
yeah.
Interesting if true.
Yeah. I like the idea of the tight ends being a threat a little bit. Like if we haven't been able to make it work with the wide receivers,
Mm.
we've been able, I don't know, like I still would have preferred for there to be a wide receiver threat, but if that's not what we have to work with, at least capitalizing on making something. more of a threat in addition to James Cook. I can live with the tight ends being a threat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so deep in the season that like it's unrealistic to say, out of thin air we're going to get a wide receiver threat at this point. Like we can't. We're beyond that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked that. Yeah.
Definitely happy to have Kincaid back. He got a touchdown this past week and
Mhm.
his presence on the field felt significant. So that was fun.
Mhm.
Missed him for sure.
Yeah.
What about critiques from that game? Anything that we didn't like?
Um, the wide receivers still are disappointing, but feel like I don't know, what's the metaphor for that? Uh, a broken record at this point, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
pass rush too. Um, defensively,
Yeah.
yeah.
Keon Coleman had a couple of catches, but it's the same Keon Coleman we've seen. Like it's not like it's like anything like you said, broken record. Like he's still like a 50 percentage kind of guy where it's like sometimes he makes these awesome catches, but sometimes it's dropping stuff that he absolutely should not be dropping.
Yeah. Any other? I don't know. I actually, my biggest criticism, beyond any sort of whatever, not even Bills related entirely, is that T. Higgins had been out before that game and in concussion protocol.
Mm,
And then obviously hit his head and then dropped some passes that are not passes that T. Higgins would typically drop. And it just felt quite concerning to watch him continuously go out on the field. And I mean, I hope because they have like the independent like evaluator or whatever for concussions for that reason to say like you're good to go or whatever and that they're not just saying that and then throwing these guys back into harm's way, but it was a little bit unsettling to watch, I would say, because I don't know. Again, I'm not a doctor, so I really hope that I'm wrong, but it seems not good.
yeah. Tailgate talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get into it. Um, I mean, the benefit of us filming on Saturday is that we have a full week injury report, which is kind of nice. Right now we have three players that are noted as questionable for tomorrow. That's Terrell Bernard, Josh Palmer, and Christian Benford, unfortunately. Um, Everybody else was that was on the injury report is full practice as of yesterday. Notable names there would be Cole Bishop, Joey Bosa, full practice, Spencer Brown, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. So getting some healthy guys back, but also a couple notable limited practice or did not practice later in the week with those first couple guys that I mentioned. So
I don't know. That's a shorter injury report than we've had in a very
yeah.
long time. So
Yeah.
that's a positive takeaway. But Benford on the injury report, I'm like, it was like a practice injury.
Yeah, that sucks. That
That's like,
sucks so
yeah.
bad.
Hard when like the players go like that with like two very strong like back-to-back games to then ending up on the injury report and being
Mhm.
out.
It's terrible. He's still questionable as of right now, and I know I had seen some clips of Sean McDermott talking about the injury and just saying like we're just going day by day and seeing how he's doing. So it's not completely out of the question, but yeah, definitely a tough break. That really sucks to have him be on a practice injury.
I'm trying to see if there's anyone um notable on the Patriots, what their injury report looks like, but
Terrell Jennings is out on concussion protocol on the Patriots. He's a running back for them. Um,
I see, I see.
and then looks like the only other um person that's listed is Robert Spillane, linebacker.
Mm.
They have a pretty healthy group too then,
Yep.
apparently. Interesting. Very interesting.
So we'll see. I've been like honestly, I've been sick to my stomach this week. I keep seeing edits of the
Yeah.
matchup on TikTok and they make me nauseous. I have to keep scrolling.
Yeah, this is the most nervous I've been in a couple weeks.
It's just so
Yeah.
high stakes. I mean, like of course every game we want to win, but this one is just like the implications are
Hmm.
wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because um
What are the implications?
thank you. I think that we all know or might have an idea, but I'm thinking of some of our listeners who might request additional explanation. Um, if we win this game against the Patriots, we are only one game behind them for like to take their spot in the AFC East for the number one spot, which is huge. And that kind of gives us a better, I mean, it really helps us in our playoff probability overall. I think I saw it's getting a little like hairy week to week now because I think either way we're in 90% playoff probability, like 90% or above playoff probability if we win or lose. I think if we win, it's like 99% playoff probability. It just gives us better standing. It's in the wild card slot. But more than that, since this is a divisional matchup, if we beat the Patriots, like I said, we are closer to the number one seed in the air, not the AFC overall, but number one spot in the AFC East. And I think that it would kind of shake the Patriots a little bit. Um, I think a lot of people have been saying that the Patriots schedule has been pretty easy relatively since we last saw them. And so a lot of Patriot haters are saying that they're kind of gonna get their shit rocked by the Bills because if the Bills show up and play like they mean something, like this game means something, which hopefully they will, because it does, the Patriots are in for kind of a rude awakening, is what some people have been saying.
I would agree with that because I have also taken a look at like, okay, who did the Patriots play this season? And it's just like I mean, I respect the Patriots. I do. I don't think that they're a bad team. Um, I do think that Drake May is looking like a good quarterback. Um, the comparison to Josh Allen, now that's where you lose me. That's effing crazy. Um, but yeah, I mean, I mean they beat us fair and square. So like, I mean, there's a certain level of like, yeah, respect that and feel nervous. Um, but I mean, it also, yeah, the schedule kind of is quite astonishing when you take a look at that too. So it's just something to keep in mind. So
I'm thinking just about the games that we've lost this season and the attitude that at least I think we as fans have had going into the games that we've lost. And it's usually been the games when we're like, no problem, not worried about it. This is a team that we should easily beat. And then we lose. And I do feel like that's an attitude that's actually reflected in the team too. Because I think we've talked about how like some of those games where we're sitting there watching the TV and being like, what the hell is going on? It looks like the guys on the field are like, would rather be anywhere else.
mhm.
Um, but I think alternatively, in these games that are set to be challenging or high stakes, we see kind of a more fiery team. show up to those games. So I'm just so hoping that we get our good football team this week.
Yeah.
Something else that I was just kind of thinking about with that too is like, um, and I can't speak for what kind of injuries were happening in other games, but these past couple of games, I feel like it's got to be an element too of like, yes, we know that the stakes are getting higher, and there was like some guys out that they were like, okay, we have to make up for this. So I also just really hope that with like I'm very happy and pleased that like the injury report is what it is. But also like the first string, I hope that they come with the same like drive that whatever the second string was doing to help make shit happen, you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
So that's just I don't know, something that I was thinking about. But
that's a good point too. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I do think that they know that the stakes are higher and that they perform better under that kind of situation. So I really hope that we continue to see what we've seen the past couple of weeks. Um, yeah, I don't know.
Michaela said, I just read the article. This was about the playoff probabilities and what needed to happen for
Mm.
certain things to move in our direction. And Michaela said, I just read the article and I feel like I need to write it all down with like red string to understand.
I really did. I've been really trying because this year I have been like getting very like invested in it, and I have been checking like things like every every day there's a game. So like Thursdays, Mondays, and I've been checking that like um playoffs probability chart on the NFL website, and
Mhm.
it breaks down like all of the standings. And I just don't, it's so hard to like understand like then where everybody goes and like what game is happening when to then actually see how we get affected. It's so like, whoa.
I mean, most of the time you also ultimately have to wait until the end of the
Yeah.
night. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing too, is then it's like, okay, so I'm checking this on Sunday afternoon and then the games go until all the way until like Thursday.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, so none of this even matters right now. Well, some of it does, but some of it doesn't. And then I'm like, okay, I need to mark my notes so I know to check on Thursday night what this game is like and remember what I'm looking for out of this game.
Yeah. Need to have like a
So
list every week of who you need to win and lose, and then just like check back in on that throughout the week.
we should probably take a moment for the Bills social media team
I was just gonna say that.
because it's so good. My
Oh,
favorite, my favorite one so far is still it's like a Mr. Rogers video and it's like he's building something and he's like, oh, it looks like an L. I'm like, oh my God. I can't believe they put that on the internet. That's crazy. I
yeah.
was laughing at when the injury report was sent out or was out on Thursday and I sent it to you guys. Michaela says, fuck my stupid fucking Chungus life.
You
So
hit that after the James Cook fumble too, actually.
yes, she did.
And I
It's been
screamed out loud because my friends love saying that. We say
it's
that.
been my newest vocal stem.
And when you said that, I screamed out loud and I went, "Stupid fucking took his life."
I've never heard that before.
I liked that.
Michaela's the first time I've heard anybody say that.
The only other text, which not to self gloat, but the only other text that I'm finding is this fireball is killing me. I'm gonna black out.
Um, I think that's mostly it, except
Mm.
Michaela predicted
Our newest news.
on Thursday when the injury report came out and Dawson Knox was on it for personal. Michaela goes, I bet he had his baby. And I did not realize until like when I just opened Instagram right now that he really did have his
Yes.
baby. So good job, Michaela, on
Thank
the
you.
baby predictor. It's a beautiful baby.
Been a
Yeah.
baby-filled NFL season. These
It
folks are
really has.
out,
Yeah.
which brings us to
Dun dun dun.
even more
News.
recent news. Josh Allen is gonna be a daddy.
Listen, Josh Allen is already the daddy of the fucking Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, did you guys see? No one responded to the reel that I sent. Also, this
What?
guy has been shout out. He's been big.
I
Uh,
love that guy. I think
he's
I saw that guy on the street one time and I was like, oh my God, I think that's
we're
that
big.
guy. And I was like with people and they were like, I have no clue what
We're
you're
big
talking about. And I was thinking,
fans.
I think it's the guy. It's the guy.
Yeah, you've been sent in our group chat a lot.
I love him.
But yes, the Miami Dolphins are gonna be a big brother.
Oh, I
That's
must
so
not have
funny.
seen that.
Um, Very exciting. Very exciting.
They're
I revisited the video of when Abby found out they got engaged this morning because I was talking to my friends about when I told you that they were expecting, and I revisited that video, and wow, great video, great video.
Also, let's just like, I'm just gonna make reference to the fact that Josh Allen, like finding out that Josh Allen and Haley were pregnant, required an entire family FaceTime call where Michaela made basically a pregnancy announcement for Josh Allen and for our entire family. So,
This is
yeah.
true. True.
Just to provide context of the problems that we have.
yeah, it was a cute video that they made.
Yeah.
Have you seen these theories? They're a little bit crazy. I'll preface with that. But it says Super Bowl 60, first season,
Oh,
1960. Last season in the old stadium. Marv Levy is 100. The only NFL stadium Josh Allen hasn't played in is San Francisco's. Which, is that really true? Haley Steinfeld is pregnant. I don't know how all of that equals a Super Bowl, but somehow Bill's Mafia thinks it does. And I
yeah.
think that's beautiful.
I saw that you sent that to us, and I didn't really quite understand how it all connected,
I know. I
but
was like, okay, yeah.
But people are freaking out about it. And I'm like, okay, guys, whatever it takes. I mean, I don't know. I guess that brings me to a more legitimate conversation is um people are starting to say that the Bills have an opportunity. Have you guys
An
been
opportunity to be in
privy
the
to any
Super
of
Bowl,
that?
to win the Super Bowl.
They it's I feel like I don't know if the people are necessarily saying that, but it's heavily implied when you look at the fact that the Chiefs are likely going to be out, when you look at the fact that the Bengals are likely going to be out, and who else is not going to make it to the playoffs? Ravens? How are they doing?
yeah, I guess you're right. I have heard a comment, but not from like other people, just from a friend. And honestly though, I'm still nervous because like yes, those have been our past big
Mhm.
rivalries, but this year there's a lot of other teams that are still like doing well and that are still gonna be good competition for us.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. I
I
think
think
that's
that's kind of my concern as well. Is it's like the mind games of the Chiefs, I guess, are out of the picture this year because I think that's been like such a big mental barrier in the past. But now we have to deal with the actual like physical threat of teams who have been playing better than us more consistently.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So
like
I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just trying not to get my hopes up too much because I would hate to be like, yes, like we're in, we've got it this year, and then we lose like so bad in the first round to like
Yeah.
I
for
don't
sure.
even know. I don't even know who, but there's because there's so many good teams. Like it's just a really tough year, I feel like. So
I think that's
There's
a much more practical and like logical way of thinking about it because it's like, yeah, it sure that's the past, but it's obviously much different if
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
there's still so much ahead of us.
it's so up in the air still. It's so hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't know. These next few weeks are gonna be a lot. It's gonna be stressful. It's gonna
Hmm.
be crazy.
I wish I was home for this one, but
Hmm. I know.
I think it'll be fun. It'll still be great, and it is good. It's been fun to like watch some of these games with my friends because I'll get like crazy and they'll be like, "What happened?"
Yeah, it has
They
been
don't
crazy.
understand.
Yeah. Um, did you guys see where this week they have there's some videos of the Patriots practice and they were having like the defensive practice um having a couple of guys like wear more than one guy wearing number 4 during their practice like
Oh, what?
to imitate James Cook.
That's crazy.
Like
That's
crazy.
interesting.
Is that common practice? Do we know?
I wouldn't think so since it was being like a big to do. Um, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Huh.
So I guess if we're starting to like if we're transitioning and all to like game day predictions, they are clearly honing in on the fact that, they're gonna try and shut down James Cook. So
Which I feel better about that than I have in past weeks. I will say that. Like I feel like
yeah,
that would have really intimidated me and scared me. But honestly, I don't feel like James Cook has been our. He's been a playmaker for sure, but I don't think that he's. I think they're slowly starting to expand to other options. So
even within like the run game,
yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
That's I guess that's fair. Um
Which that kind of honestly that kind of makes me feel a little bit like better because I'm like, okay, if they're just focusing on James Cook, then maybe we can kind of get away with some of our other options and make some big plays with other people while we're doing the old hit him with the old I don't know what that's called, deception trick.
I really like that. Modeling. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
You need me to show you
Yeah, please, one more time for the fans.
Oh God. Watch out.
again?
Oh God. Okay,
Yeah.
let's move along.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we get into
Kids.
Yeah.
yeah.
What do we what do we hope to see? Any or do we need to revisit that? Maybe we already covered ground. Or do we just want to jump into the prediction?
I want a Josh Allen touchdown. I want a Knox touchdown as well, hoping for that. I want a couple of sacks.
Mm.
Got Bosa back this week. We've got Cole Bishop back this week. I want to see some good sacking going on.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a
Mhm.
lot, actually. I would agree with that.
Thank
And
you.
and that speaks to yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, let's fuck up Drake May a little bit.
yeah. Mm.
Fuck him
Just
up. Just I don't want I'm not praying on anybody's. I'm not trying to advocate for physical harm. I
Just a little.
just give him a little, make him feel something,
just
you
tap him
know?
a little.
Yeah.
Drake May.
Yeah. Whatever the hell that means.
What?
You know what a really cool nickname is for your
But
quarterback?
but
MVP. Just saying.
I've been seeing people put like Drake never had a game over 300 yards. It's his nickname.
Or like have you seen people say Josh, Drake May, Allen or something like that? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Drake, Josh Allen May.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. I don't know. Those Patriots fans, they've always been on something. I don't know.
Drake, May. That's the stupidest thing I've actually ever heard.
Well, you know. And you get what you know what you're working with here. So
Sure. Anything else? Any other predictions?
I want to
uh
see Shakira again, maybe.
Oh, yes. How about that pass?
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was cinematic. It was beautiful.
That was beautiful. Even the commentators were like, I've never seen a pass as clean as that before.
Or the wide open pass to Hawes,
That was a good one too.
Yeah. I want to
just
see
right there.
I don't know if it's gonna be Knox or Kincaid. I also would like to see I would like to see Gabe Davis finally.
Oh,
Mm.
that'd be good too.
But and especially if they're like really planning for I don't know. I don't want to show I still don't have a ton of confidence in our wide receivers. And to be completely honest, like and I don't want to show all our cards again. Um, but I would like for if the Patriots are really planning to stop the run game, um, to be able to produce in the pass game or, you know, f finding a way, essentially, as they say, in a way that makes me feel at ease and not like, oh my God, there's no one open again. And I like I just hope that we're not singing that tune again. Um, so I guess I'm like thinking in that way, if that's really what the Patriots are thinking, then I would like to be able to say, hey, watch this.
Yeah.
We can handle it. It doesn't have to be like, you know, the most extravagant plays that you've ever seen, but just like, yeah, we got options and they can be consistent and, you know, we can make shit happen if we need to. That's what I hope.
Yeah. I think that's a good goal.
Oh. Do we have any game day predictions? Like score predictions specifically?
Let me think a moment.
I agree with a Josh Allen touchdown, and I definitely want to keep Davis touchdown. And I guess I definitely I would like a Dalton Kincaid. Um, the defense scoring again would be beautiful too. I just don't know. I don't think we can predict that every single week. I don't have any heavy score predictions that are just like coming to mind.
The expert picks are pre-split. I don't know
Mhm.
if you guys have if you guys worshipped that article quite as much as I do, but I'm always quick to tap that link when I get the notification about the score picks being in. Um, it looks like three of the five are for the Bills and two of the five are for the Patriots, and it's all like field goal,
Mm.
the difference of a field goal.
Mm.
So
I think that that's legit. I don't, and I also don't think it will be an incredibly high scoring game. I
yeah,
think, um, like the Bengals and the Bills don't have great defense, so it's not shocking to me that the score was what it was last week, you know? I don't think that that will necessarily be the same case. I think that our defense is definitely going to need to be the tightest that it's probably ever been, arguably.
yeah. Really hoping to see some good stops on like Diggs get kind of
Shut
blocked up a little bit. I
down.
think
Yeah.
we didn't quite stop him as many times as I would have liked to when we played them before. And that was a big storyline at that point then too, was just of, he had like his best game of the season so far playing against the Bills at that time. So I just hope that we kind of hold him to at least his average performance. I would prefer to stop him before he gets to an average performance and he's, kind of has a bad day against us, but we'll see.
I'm gonna say
Um,
21, uh, 17 Bills. But I would really love for it to be a blowout and to say, ha. I mean, that would be a perfect world. I just don't know, and I don't want to get excited or jinx anything, and yeah.
I like that. I think that's a good realistic one. I've been having such like mixed opposite feelings that that's I think is what is making me nauseous because I'm like, okay, it's either going to be really close and I'm going to be disappointed, or we're going to go in there and show everybody that the Patriots have had an easy schedule and that they're a good team, but that we're better. And it's going to be like, still not, I don't think it's going to be a blowout,
Mhm.
but I have been picturing a score in my head that's like 14 to 24.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to say. I'm
So,
going to make that my prediction this week. I do want to go on record though and say that I think yours is more realistic.
I always honestly, the hardest part about the score prediction for me every week is like, it's not about the offense, which is, I, because of Josh Allen, quite honestly. Like, I know that Josh Allen will find a way to score points, honestly.
Mhm.
It's harder for me to predict, like, what's the defense gonna do, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm, I love it. I like feeling this way. Yeah, I don't know.
It
It's
is
crazy.
hard because I get excited too, but then a little bit of the reality hits in and it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I'm literally like nauseous. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I need to go to the gym tomorrow in the morning, I think, so that I can get out some of my energy.
Hmm. Good
I need to
idea.
go to the gym in the morning. Michaela, did you have a game day prediction? I don't know.
Um, yes, but now after hearing you guys talk, I feel like it might be a little bit high, but
US, let's hear it.
I
You have to
don't know.
go with your gut.
21-27 Bills.
Mm,
Okay.
love it.
You think that you think that Prater's gonna miss a extra point?
Or we could
Well,
do 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals too.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's true. I like
Or
it.
Yeah, I was thinking more that way,
Okay, I like
and
that. I like
hopefully
that.
not a missed kick. But
I really like that. Okay, respect that. I like it. I like that score a lot, actually.
okay,
I'm
thanks.
feeling it. I'm really feeling it,
I
actually.
was really feeling it
It's
actually.
really like I'm like on your same wavelength right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. Very
Well,
cool.
we'll see if the Bills are on your wavelength too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hope so. I
yeah,
hope so.
yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
If only we could talk to the Bills like we can talk to Josh or Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Have you guys
So
seen?
if anybody wants to come on to the podcast, let us know. Well, since it was such a hit last time, our
Oh God,
Bills joke of the day,
I didn't know you had a joke on it.
it was a big hit. It was a big hit last time.
From who?
Everyone.
Didn't.
All 2% of our viewers that got to it.
Yeah. How do football players stay cool during the game?
I don't know.
Tell us.
They stand near the fans.
Wow, good one.
Good
Thank
one.
you. There's more of that. So
More where
tune in
that
next
came from.
week.
All right.
All right. On
All
that
right.
note,
Be good.
do good.
God bless.
Oh,
Go
Bill!
Bills!
Oh, we
Bye.
struggle with that every time.